Welcome to the Threshold, the place of the intuitive, the mystic, the contemplative, a place to strengthen the connection to your core through mindfulness and inner wisdom. Saunter. Have you ever walked in a saunter? Let's talk about sauntering with our body, mind, heart, and spirit. Okay, so what is a saunter? It's a slow meandering from here to wherever the path calls. Who knows where a saunter might lead? Now, you may be asking, what the heck is a saunter? A saunter for Robert A. Johnson is to walk on the earth with reverence for its holiness. That kind of changes the saunter, doesn't it? As I read this quote, I smiled because to saunter is to live contemplatively, and being contemplative is living in alignment with the spirit. Each moment is spent focusing our attention on however and wherever the sacred shines. Let's see how we saunter through the four aspects of our being: body, mind, heart, and spirit. So, sauntering with the body. To saunter physically is to walk loose limbed. It's putting one foot in front of the other. It's rolling from heel to toe, placing all of our weight on our forward foot before lifting the one in the back. Ongoing sauntering returns our center of balance right to our core. So physically, we're more in alignment with ourself. Walking this way raises awareness of where we hold our tension and what is not in alignment in our physical body. Through sauntering, we rediscover the rhythm of our connection to the sacred. And this flowing movement reminds us that our body is a vessel of the sacred. And sometimes that gets us up into here, and we really have to think, what does that mean to us? What does it mean to saunter with our mind? And so I'm going to say we can saunter with our mind. Another word for this kind of sauntering is non attachment. We attend to what is going on in our mind, words, images, noisiness, while not holding on to the dandelion fluff of a reaction. Sauntering is an engaged state of mind. It's about not pushing away or holding on to our monologue. We watch as the fluff floats in our mind's current. It lazily spins higher and higher, further and further away from our core. Now, through mindful sauntering, we see the real in our life and live within that real. And that real pulls us into our emotions. So let's talk about sauntering with the heart or our emotions. Our heart beats with emotions. Sauntering with our heart, we feel emotions poignantly, honestly, raw. It's slipping into an emotion, we feel it percolating. And when we saunter, we're aware without judgment of those feelings. Within the saunter, an emotion is what it is, no more, no less. We acknowledge, feel, and surrender into the emotion. This non attachment is freeing. To saunter is to rest within the 90-second lifespan of an emotion. It's about being with the emotion as it enters our body, travels through our nervous system, and exits. And yes, when we practice non attachment, that takes about 90 seconds. It's all about letting go and moving on. Or if you're like me, you might have to go through that 90 seconds for 90 minutes. It's just attending, it's being aware. And through all of this sauntering weaves a sauntering with the spirit. Our spirit saunter twines through the other aspects of our being: body, mind, and heart. This twining of spirit makes us whole. Our spirit, our sacred spark, touches all four aspects, making us aware of our wounds. And I have to say, you're probably thinking, okay, there are only four aspects. It touches all three aspects, connecting the four together. It ignites our core fire, sealing the cracks of our woundedness. So to spirit saunter is to connect our sacred spark to the all spark. This connection threads through our being and then crosses our aura and saunter twines within the energy of others and really all that of creation. It connects us. In the spirit saunter, we recognize the sacred spark inherent in all. So this saunter with the Spirit. And I'm going to say it's a small lowercase s and a capital S. Brings us to wholeness, body, mind, heart, and spirit. The cool part, the more we saunter, the more healing we bring to ourself and the world. So I'm going to throw out an invitation. Won't you join me in the saunter? Be contemplative as you engage in the world, in the whole of your life, internally and externally. You don't have to accomplish it all in this moment, because to saunter, to live contemplatively, happens one step at a time. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Additional resources are available at vanessafhurst.com. Are you curious about the Saunter, about learning how to integrate that into your life? As a contemplative coach, I'd love to work with you to strengthen your connection at your core through, we'll learn some mindfulness techniques, use some mindfulness techniques and intuitive practices, because life is all about how we saunter. Thank you. Namaste.